Welcome back, everyone, and today, of course, we're going to be looking at Rise of Skywalker. The Zorri Bliss figure just came from my Amazon pre-order. I was really excited for this character when the movie came out because just in the brief shots they showed it, it looked like super cool. I was imagining that it was going to be something similar to that bounty hunter that Anakin and Obi chased back in the prequel series, but it was going to be like maybe more fully expanded on. So I'm hoping that maybe in animated series coming up, or maybe in one of the Star Wars shows that they come out with Disney Plus, maybe this character gets expounded on a little bit more, or even in the comic books, that would be like fantastic. But it was a cool character. The design of the character is really neat. So let's take a look at the figure. You can see it's number 103, and there's a full description on the back of the character. So I got the character unboxed here. What I wanted to take a look at first is the weapons. I think they look pretty good. They kind of remind me of after you get out of Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland and you're walking through the Frontier's Land, the little flintlock pistols that they have, the design of it. So I think it looks kind of cool. The design of them is pretty good. And the first thing I always like to do is see how well they're going to sit in the holster. And I'm guessing that they're both going to be cross draws by the way the holster is situated. So yeah, they're like cross draws the way they sit out. So this character would have to like reach across and draw them out. I do like the helmet. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Rocketeer in the way the helmet is. So I'm imagining that like this character might have like some type of a jetpack or something like that to fly around because of the design of the helmet, so streamlined. And I always wondered what this piece is in here. If it's some sort of like what do they call that, like steampunk. This is sort of like a steampunk feature type character, so it's kind of cool. I mean, you got like this whole piece back here, but looks pretty good, and maybe like in a little Egyptian feel with this little arm piece. But as you can see, the figure's fully posable, right? It's got the ball joint, it's got like a little hip rotation, it's got the double knee bending joint, right? So you can get that. You got the ankle joint which goes around. You got the arm movement with rotation. There's no upper arm rotation there. It's so on both of them, but it is just like the ball. So for raising your arms up, hands up, the shoulders of course get in the way, and that's going to be about it on moving the arms up. But I think otherwise for posability it's going to be pretty good. So you got the head, moves down, moves up. It's got the good double ball joint in there, so that's like pretty good. So this figure is pretty posable. And then one of the things they were talking about, it has supposedly this piece also pops off somehow. It was at first a little bit difficult to get out. And then I realized why. So it's got this like visor piece that's got this like mold in there, so it really stays in place. But it looks pretty good. The little head sculpt. You got the face in there. Looks good. So it basically just goes back and it snaps in, and it's in there pretty good. So it's not gonna like fall out, or you're not gonna lose it. Kind of like that speeder bike Ray that has the little face piece that just pops off. Okay, so just for comparison, here's the Mandalorian skating in on his Star Wars tech.
Huh?
You know, of course, she's really like not as tall as the Mandalorian, but she could probably hold her own, right?